Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising, people. How's everybody doing? This is your girl, Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka AM Morning, aka y'all know who this is. Y'all know who this is. It's the lovely author of Shades of Blue. Of course, boo, boo, boo. The lovely author of Shades of Blue and a loyal consumer of Molly Moss Sea Moss. Hello, that's it. That's right. Yes, y'all. And I'm feeling blessed today. I am feeling blessed and in good moods and in good spirits and all of that other good stuff. Hey, I want to ask y'all a question. If you dream about work, is that considered a nightmare? You dream about work. I just want to know for the people. Is Is you dreaming about busting your butt at work? Is that considered a nightmare? I keep having these recurring dreams, and what tickle me, I feel like I did the midnight shift. I am so tired this morning because I realized I didn't get good rest. I just kept dreaming about work. And every time I went back to sleep, I was dreaming about work. Every time I dozed off. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means I have more work to do, but I went to sleep. I looked at the clock because I woke up again. It said 6:19. 6:19. I'm going to have to play that number because I don't know what 6:19 means, but 6:19, I'm going to have to play that number. I know somebody already took the Powerball or the Mega, whatever, but I'm going to have to play, y'all. Y'all out there that play numbers, play 6:19. Play the midday and the afternoon, whatever. I'm not a gambler, right? But at 6:19, I got up this morning and I fell back to sleep. I set my clock for 9 o'clock so I can get up and shower, get my day ready for today, you know, to do my thing on the show. I try to get up no later than 9 o'clock, even if it is a dragging night or whatever, whatever have you. But I dreamt about work, and I'm so tired. I was in there doing orders. I mean, I was from working in the hospital. That is, I was just doing so much work, and I woke up like, whew, will these patients stop coming in? But 6:19, I'm looking at the clock. That's because I didn't go to sleep till late. It was after 1 o'clock that I tried to go to sleep. And then woke up, tossed and turned, woke up. I don't know what be going on with me at night. And it got to be my allergy because my eyeballs hurt from like where I felt like where I was rubbing them all night long. And it was like, you know, a little leaky and sore this morning. I ain't lying to you. I have not a clue what be going on in dreamland sometimes. But like I said, but if you're dreaming about work, is that considered a nightmare? Don't get me wrong. Oh, when I was working, I loved working. Or is it just because I want to get back to work so bad or so much that I'm dreaming about work? Everybody else is like, oh, why the hell are you dreaming about work? I don't know. You know, they had to sit me down for disability reasons. But I don't know why I'm still dreaming about work. And I was working my ass off. That's it. See, I just don't know. But that's my question on Monday Madness today. That's what I want to know. If you dream about work, is it a nightmare or is that a good dream? Is that a good dream? Because most people dream about they on the island somewhere. Most people dream about they sipping some cocktails or just enjoying life. I'm dreaming about the hustle and bustle part of this life. Like, dang, don't I get some time off even in my dreams? Nope. So I don't know what that means. But today is Monday Madness, y'all. And we got a good show for you. We always have a good show where we get in here, we talk our smack and share our information and talk about things that's up and coming and all that good stuff. Monday Madness, we talk about whatever you want to talk about. Is this something that you want to talk about? Let us know. And we will have that conversation. That's what a conversation is. You got to get involved and get into it. Okay? All righty. So let me bring out my super producers. Let me bring out Mr. Molly Ball and Mr. Trey.
To the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two.
I'm mad that I don't be hearing the music sometimes.
This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the morning Mac, where the time don't lag.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
Okay,
shout in the morning, in the AM. I ain't expect that. Shout.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey. Hey.
Good morning. Good morning.
Top of the morning, Slim. I ain't expect you to come in here this early. What's up? What's popping?
Hey, what's popping? I said, well, I got an hour to spare. You know what I'm saying? I might as well come hang out with my peoples this morning for an hour.
Hell yeah, use it downtown with us. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah. I'm here
I
for
appreciate
it.
that.
yes,
I fuck
sir.
with
Appreciate
that.
it.
Love new faces on this joint. You ain't a new face, but you know what I mean. Like just fresh faces. Just
Yep.
people want to pop in when they can. I fuck with that. That's what's
Yes.
up.
Look, popping in people when you can. Let me ask y'all
What's
a
up, Cal?
question.
What's up, JC?
Look, when y'all dream, do y'all dream about work? Is that considered a nightmare?
To be honest with you, when I used to do CNA work, I used to dream about work all the time. But now that I drive truck, I don't have no like I might have bad days, but it ain't nowhere near as bad as the days I used to have doing nursing. Not because I didn't like my job, but because that shit is just hard on your body, man.
Okay.
I think it's
So
usually shit that I'm thinking about. So what's up, Molly? I think it's if it's a job that I'm thinking about that's like problematic or something. I feel like in my dreams a lot of the times, um, a lot of the times I feel like I'm trying to sort the shit out in my mind while I'm asleep. Like I'm thinking about the shit that I didn't like or didn't care for and how I can change it or whatever. So nah, it gotta be a job that got some type of weight on my shoulders or something for me to be dreaming about working because I don't know nobody that be working like that. That they just like, oh, dreams, work, you know?
what about you, Maul?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, I mean, depends on how people look at work. Like when you had dreams about being in school, you wasn't like, I'm back in school again. It'd be exciting, So it's like I try to get messages from dreams. Like if I'm
Yeah.
back at work while I'm here, So I look at dreams a little different. I don't really look at it as like, oh man, why I'm dreaming about this, because a lot of people can't control their dreams, but the ones who can, you can actually think of something
Yeah.
before you lay down and you dream about that thing. So if you was
Yeah.
thinking about work or whatnot, you might not know. You probably tapped into that dream on your own. So you gotta look at self. Why you keep dreaming about going to work?
Because I want to go back to work. I think that's what it's telling me. My mind want to go back, but because of the disabled restraints they put on me, I'm not able to work right now. And I think it's because when I got taken out of the workforce, I was kind of forced out of there due to illness. I didn't get a chance to get on my workout, as you could say. Get on, I enjoy my jobs. Every job, especially my last one, I was in business for myself and I was working with these fine doctors, this group of physicians. It was beautiful. And I think that's what happened. I think I came out before I could reach, get where a certain point of it where I needed to be. And I think maybe that's what I'm still holding on to. Even though I know good day well I
What's
can't
up,
do
Mr.
what I
John?
used to do. But it was a good time. It was a good time. And like, even though the work was hard, but I'm one of those crazy people that like to enjoy busy work. That I like the busyness. I like always project. You got something to do. When I was at work, it was never.
Do you think it has any ties to financial freedom too? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if it was me that was like in your shoes, if I'm especially so Uncle Sam ain't peeping my shit, I would be doing shit under the radar, which is that comedy, game period. That would be something I would be, sweating, losing sleep over and all of that type of stuff when it comes to wanting to get busy. Because that's the money maker that's really gonna give you that financial freedom ultimately to be able to do the things you want to do and not be checking into somebody. Now, I understand the missing work part, but I'm just saying that you do have an entity, that can make you some bread. I don't know if you feel like that or not, or if you feel like it's easier, obviously to get a bag when you go into work, that shit coming in consistently, it's gonna whatever. But you
Mr.
have an
John.
entity right here that I feel like you should be sweating and losing sleep and stuff. Or if you want to get active, I feel like, let's get active.
And I'm glad you said that, Trey, because I was active all weekend, dropping reel after reel after reel. I streamed for over 20 hours this weekend. I streamed one day for 4 hours and then again for 6. So that was 10. And then last night yesterday I streamed for 2 hours earlier and then 8 hours last night.
Get that watch time.
Yeah, that watch time's crazy, man.
Yeah, get that watch time. That's what's up.
I'm sharing all my clips to YouTube right now, trying to get my YouTube popping. I just revamped my YouTube channel, so trying to get that digital money, man. That digital money is where it's at.
That's what I like to see. Who's sliding in here this morning? Okay. Not to get it confused with the bees.
Good, everybody. How y'all doing today?
What's up this morning?
Another day in paradise, man. Am I tripping? Ain't today, Reese? Today ain't your birthday, no? That's what it's
right. Happy birthday.
Oh, it is, right? Happy birthday, Reese.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Oh man, how you doing? You good? What we doing tonight? Where we going? Where we partying at?
Oh, okay. Well,
where you dropping it like it's hot?
What woke me up early this morning was this squeaky little teeny tiny bird say, "Happy birthday! Happy birthday!" That was my little 4-year-old niece Serenity yelling "Happy birthday," running around, and all my mother kept saying, "Girl, sit down! Girl, sit down!" She yelling "Happy birthday!"
Oh,
she is hyped, a handful. My mom said school was out today, but as far Misha texted me this morning and dropped some birthday jewels on me. And the Gwen Factor called me this morning because she said today is my birthday and Melba's birthday, and she's taking us out to dinner this evening. So she'll be here at 5 o'clock to pick me up. I have a dinner arrangement.
Oh shit!
So
okay.
my birthday and
so where we going for dinner?
Thank you, Gwen. Someplace in Arlington, I think. She said the name of the place, but I forgot.
They got some nice restaurants up there.
Of the place, she said it's a really nice place in the.
They got some nice restaurants in that area.
Yeah. So.
What's up, Mr. John?
So I have a dinner date. So I get all look cute up for my birthday. Me and Miss Helen, Melvin's mother's birthday today too. So I said, "Oh, that's so sweet." So
that's what's up. You deserve that. You deserve to go out, enjoy yourself for your birthday.
Fun. Yeah. Papa edible, have a drink or something. Do something.
He said, "Papa edible."
Papa edible.
Do something. Yeah. Don't go out
there.
Go out there and have a great time. Might take it off the shelf for your birthday or something.
I was just about to say you're gonna have Gwen out there cussing Reese out. She take the edible. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Get off the table, Reese. You can't afford to break another table. These people.
Mr. John, say happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Mr. John. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And it's just
Ricky said happy birthday.
Thank you. Look, I was telling them, Rodney, that I'm so tired because I worked all last night. Well, at least I did in my dreams. And I was like, I wonder what is that about that you dream about working? And maybe, Trey, maybe you got a point. Maybe that means I got work to do. And on my future career path, which is that comedy and the writing and stuff, maybe that symbolized that, Trey. Maybe I got to get working hard.
I'm just saying that Uncle Sam tapping to shit a little bit too much. When you trying to get help, Uncle Sam will tap into shit. So I'm just saying, for somebody who is blessed enough to have a couple entities, really, I would want you to be put as somebody who's around pretty often. I would want you to be pushing that and losing sleep over that if you lose sleep over anything, in terms of decision making and planning versus somebody that can say goodbye just like they say hi today and saying goodbye next week. So I'm not deterring you from doing anything, but I just think you already have entities that will make you well over enough to be satisfied, and be good off of everything.
Let's do it. We gonna be in the comedy streets And I'm telling y'all, the month of September is crazy. It's the busiest month. This past weekend was my downtime. Now this weekend coming up is my hustle and bustle because I got to hustle.
Yeah. We got our motherfucking car. We on the way.
I'll be bustling for the 19th and the 20th. I'll be down North Carolina again, and I'll be hustling and bustling on the 27th. We be in Baltimore, and we be hustling and bustling the next weekend on the 3rd because we're gonna be down in Norfolk, Virginia. I mean, so these weeks coming up, I'm gonna be like every week I'm gonna be doing something, and that's what I want to do. I want to be busy every weekend, you know. And I got some things in the water and in the water in the works. But this is some stuff that they're putting together for 2026. But I'm still glad to be a part of it. And once I get more information concrete, then I'll share it with you all. But know that I'm gonna be on a project. So in a few months, in the beginning part of next year, I'm claiming that this year we can do great things this year. Because we still got 3 more months to knock it out the park, guys. We got September, we got the month of October, the month of November.
I'm ready for October 3rd. That's what I'm ready for.
Street, baby.
October
Everybody
3rd.
boots on the ground. And I was told I got the memo. I was told to wear my Timberlands on the 3rd.
I thought it was the Levels joint that's on October 3rd. Or am I getting the dates wrong?
No, you're right. Levels.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah,
That's what I want to say.
I was told to wear the Timberlands. Everybody in the show wear the Timberlands.
Hey, look, Mr. John, you still watching, man? Today would have been the day for you to come in singing "Happy Birthday." You put the message up there. You spoke. Today was the day, your opportunity to sing.
Turn your cameras off if you would like to not have that happen.
That's not why I cut my camera off.
I thought that's what it meant, so that's what I was thinking too. If you believe that is a good idea, keep your cameras on. If you believe that is a bad idea, cut your cameras off. There we go. There we go.
It's Reese's birthday, y'all. It's not about what we want. Reese would love for him to come sing "Happy Birthday" to her. Wouldn't you, Reese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, bruh.
Come on,
bruh.
Now you gotta look like I cut my camera off.
He's ready for the world, like you got to get singing to me like that. Now, pentagram.
I need you to stop doing what you're doing.
I came here to say happy birthday to you.
I need you to stop doing what you're doing.
That old school drum. What's that? Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder do the happy birthday song.
I just called to say I love. Oh, Martin Luther King. Oh, happy birthday! Yeah. He did that for King's celebration. Yeah, he did that. That was a happy birthday. Yeah, that was for Martin Luther King. And yeah. That was Stevie.
Well, since Trey agreed with Rodney and they both cut their cameras off, I don't think he's gonna come, Reese.
I was trying to not piss on the live, actually. That's what I was trying to do. I ain't don't want no smoke, Mr. John. I ain't even said nothing.
I'll leave Mr. John alone. So
only if he comes in character. If he comes in character, then I'm down.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to know how's Trinity enjoying college like.
I want to see that, Mr. John.
Oh,
that one.
God.
If he come in that character,
now
I'm
cutting my camera.
What character?
You see why I cut my camera, Trey. I knew he was going to
now
do
I'm cutting my camera. Now my camera's cut.
Soon as he said, as long as he come in character, I knew that picture.
I already knew. I was reaching for the button as soon as he said it.
Don't do that to Mr. John. Mr. John, speak for yourself. Was that a Halloween party or something?
We're not getting into all that. What's the subject matter of the day? We're not getting into all that. We're not getting into all that.
Ain't it
This
Messy
morning.
Monday? Let's go.
Monday
He said it's
Madness,
Monday
baby.
Madness. Look, we done got Messy Monday and Tell the Truth Tuesday. It's whatever y'all want it to be. You can revamp and say whatever y'all want it to be.
Let's get messy. It's
Trey, you
Reese's
got a
birthday.
question
It's Monday. Let's get messy.
No,
Don't be
no,
messy.
no, I don't got one right now. You go ahead and go on whatever subject you was going to talk about. I'll hit him with a question of the day, but fuck all that right now. Let's get into something.
Roger, my question was, what do it mean to you when you dream about working? When you dream, the question was, is that a nightmare if you dreaming about work?
LA, what up, bro?
Nah, I dream about work all the time for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I got all kinds of sleeping issues. My ass be thinking the whole time. I wrote sets in my sleep before, woke up and wrote the shit down that I dreamt about.
I did that too. I do that a lot.
Josh said happy birthday.
Especially if I took an edible or something before I went to sleep. Yeah, I be thinking about all kinds of stuff. All kinds of craziness.
The doctor gave me this medicine that begin with a T. Supposed to help me sleep. I got to go pick it up from the drugstore today. That just remind me. I told my son to go pick it up. Some medicine, he said it will help with me, my body getting to that stage where I can sleep.
REM
I
sleep,
don't sleep good. I don't know if it's a muscle relaxer or what. It's some medicine that begin with a T. So I gotta wait till.
I could have wrote you a prescription for a nigga named Tyrone. He gonna
you take this 3 times a week.
You're gonna take care of that thing 3 times a week. You're gonna sleep like hey.
Night.
What's good, Kyle?
You're gonna come in there and bring that night.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Shout out to Kyle.
That melatonin
on Facebook.
The melatonin. Come on, Tyrone. Look, I'm too old to know. Look, too young to know better. Too old to refuse. Come on. Come on.
Monday.
She ready. I'm ready. Like Tiffany Haddish would say, she ready. Yes. Okay. Come on, Tyrone. Shoot.
It's her birthday, Rodney. It's her birthday. I see you over there. Your brain be working. That brain, Rodney brain be on bullshit.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
You be too quiet.
I ain't say a word, man. I'm good, brother.
I see the wheels turning. I can see you in your brain saying, "I'm gonna let her live today." It's her birthday.
It definitely did say that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It's
I was
okay.
like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. I'm gonna go ahead and let these slide.
A day. Look, it's a new dawning. It's a new day. It's a new chapter, a new era, a new rhyme. Come on, y'all. It's new breaking ground. Just a new.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a new subject.
Oh, the subject. Oh, other than the dream subject. This is Monday Madness. I ain't got a shit for y'all today, but talk about some bullshit and what's going on.
Not talking about work, dreaming about work, but did work.
News. I was going to talk about birthday stuff and what's going on. I was going to ask everybody what was their most memorable birthday. What a good, better, and different, but the most memorable one. I hope it's good. I was going to ask the people about that, about their own experiences or was something they did for somebody to make somebody else's birthday special. What was like a big thing that they did.
What's up, Kyle?
It's going to be birthday questions, but I didn't want to seem self-absorbed because it's my birthday. It's also my cousin Tony's birthday. It's my cousin Isaiah's birthday as well, and Miss Helen's birthday. There's a lot of people's birthday today. So Lorenz Tate's birthday is the day. So Lorenz, what you doing? Call me.
You know, around September 10th is the most people in the world share that birthday, September 10th. And all the top 5 are in September. You know why?
Yeah, New Year's Eve, people. Happy New Year. They getting their holiday coochie in.
Yeah, that week between Christmas and New Year's.
And getting it in.
Make
Yes,
the most babies.
Okay. We're just getting them tennis bracelets for Christmas and shit, busting that
So,
down.
what's the top days? You said
the top day is September 10th.
Okay.
But and all the top 5 is all around September 10th, from the 18th, 19th,
because the 19th is your birthday. I know what your parents was doing. I know what they was doing.
We both did the same thing. I made my son on New Year's Eve, and so did my mom made me on New Year's Eve. They both know. Yeah, I know because I remember because I told Vicky to get up and she didn't. And
you told her to get up.
I'm about the bus. You better get up, and she didn't get up. So
she's like, nah, nigga.
No, it feels too good, and that was the only time I, didn't pull out. Sure enough, 9 months later, it was my son. And then my mom went and told my aunt that my mom wanted a girl. She had 3 boys. So she wanted a girl. So she was like, I'm going to go get my girl. And she took my dad downstairs and railed him out, came back upstairs, and was like, I got my girl, damn it. And then, but it turned out I was a boy. My name was supposed to be Dave Frenay.
Who? Wait a minute, hold up.
David and Francis together. Dave Frenay was supposed to be my name.
Dave Frenay.
Yep. Gay for pay.
Huh? Gay for pay. That's fucked up.
That's what I thought you said. Glad you clarified. Thank you.
Dave Frenay. David and Francis.
All right. Sorry.
Mixed together. Yeah, Dave Frenay was supposed to be my name. Yep.
You dodged the bullet, did you, Dave Frenay?
I definitely did.
I dressed up like my butler for my wife's birthday, and I did everything.
Okay.
That's dope. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
You dressed up like a butler?
You dressed up, like a butler and did
a
everything.
venue that sees 300 2 Canes will be there soon. Leslie Jones will be across the street at the Temple Theater September 19th. Bubba Dub was there several months ago. Have fun in therapy, something, I don't know. The message went away. It's a wonderful day. God is good. Let's get it today. Hell yeah. The weather is nice as shit outside. That's why I'm sitting out back right now. Hell yeah. Somebody get something done today. Whatever you doing. Get something crossed off. Yeah.
My little
good 96.
I think I got some. Hold on. I think I got some stuff in my notepad.
Dad Mentality tonight, 7:00.
7:00.
Check it out.
I'll be out to dinner, or maybe I'll be back from dinner that time to check in.
Hey, we're gonna talk about how shitty them Cowboys are.
The Cowboys, they lost about 4 points.
It's still a loss.
It is what it is. I'm still a Cowboy fan. Love them or leave them.
Look, had Gilly out there acting a fool early already.
Oh yeah, he was acting a fool.
Yeah, Gilly was turned up.
Yeah, we're gonna do some sports talk this week on Dad Mentality. Talk about the damn NFL and all this.
He was popping, D.
I got guess just a random Monday question, really. I don't know if we got any, Okay, so some people, and this is a question I gotta ask, and there's 2 sides to it, really, because everybody doesn't feel the same way about Mondays. But one of the questions that I was gonna hit on last time, or I think it was last Monday, was asking people about the beginning of the week. With Monday being the first day, some people dread Mondays. Some people how you feel or felt like when you was in school and your weekend was winding down, and and you're like, oh shit, school coming. Whether you like school or not, you still didn't want to have to wind down, get back on schedule, and all that type of stuff. Some people work through the weekend. Some people work, overnight, all types of stuff. But for those that dread Mondays or feel like you got to reset and get into a different mindset for the week, how do you handle Mondays? Like some people, like myself, I go for a walk, for instance. I like going for a walk in the morning, getting some sunlight, trying to get up, get active, maybe clean a little bit, do something that gets me in motion, especially like with a cup of coffee or something like that. But how do y'all get yourselves started for the week if Monday is a day that actually matters in terms of difference? Because everybody work different ways, so it's not for everybody. But how do you handle Mondays? How do you get yourself going for the week?
Well, for me, I'm off on Mondays right now, but when my schedule switch back, I'll be working Mondays. And when I got to work Mondays, I usually go to bed like 2 hours earlier than I normally would go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Just to give my body that extra rest so I could get up early enough to do, like you said, get that cup of coffee in me before I even leave the house, shit like that. Because usually once Monday get past, I could just go ahead and get up out of here, go to work, give me a
Yeah.
cup of coffee once I get in my truck and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but on Monday after the weekend, because no telling what I didn't have it up for the weekend, I might need to recuperate for Monday and get my life together.
I might need that day. It
Yeah, I
might be an
might need
extended
that.
day of the weekend.
Yeah, Sunday is going to be an early dinner, and I'm going to bed early so that I can get up and be focused for work on Monday. But I'm off on Mondays now, so I just be chilling on Sunday.
I feel you. Reese,
Uh,
since your mindset is more so, I know you're gonna say something too, Ronnie, but since your mindset is more so getting back to work, not saying that you don't have a schedule or anything like that, but you know, you don't. I, for instance, myself, I'll put myself out there. I'm not working at the moment. You know, my little side hustling is giving me a little bit of money or whatever. Though I start my new job this week, you know, I'll say that I'll celebrate with that. But anyway, for like the last month, I didn't have a job for the last month. Thank God I wasn't destitute or anything. But my point is, I didn't have a schedule like I normally have. So for that time, Mondays didn't really matter as much. I wasn't really impacted by Mondays. I know what I would do when I'm in the swing of work, but some people like like yourself, home a little bit more than others. So on Mondays, do you feel like you have to do anything different? Do you feel like you have to do any? I mean, because you do work here. This is your entity, so this is what you dedicate your time to throughout the week.
Right.
But do you
That
feel
is,
like you got to do anything different?
well, I do my thing different on Sunday. Like I heard Chow said, like I try to clean up and straighten up on Saturday, go to the grocery store Saturday, and I do all my work and prep usually on Sunday to get prepared for Monday. You know, so I'm still in
And
that
then wrong with that, Slicky. I'm outside in the backyard.
still in that mindset of doing what I need to do on Sunday to get prepared for Monday, because I do get up. I have to do a routine because I still got a group of chores that I have to do health maintenance wise
Right.
every day of the week. And sometimes I
Makes
sleep
sense.
in on Saturday, but most of the time I'm out at the grocery store doing this, and doing that.
Right.
So I do have to get up at a certain time so I can be ready and on the show at a certain time. So I have to gear myself up. And what I do, I put up music.
Right.
That another thing to get me up, to get me
I
through
feel
the
you.
day.
Same here. Yeah.
So sometimes I get on Tyree nerve. He was like, I don't have to work today. You blasted the music. So now I just blasted in my room instead of putting that big ass speaker on in the living room and let it rotate
Well,
through
he
the whole
lucky you
house.
give a fuck because
I
if
get
my mom
up.
or my aunt or somebody want to play some fucking music in their house, they don't give a fuck about. And he lucky he ain't got music playing on Saturdays. That mean get your ass up and wipe some shit down. So he lucky he ain't got that going on.
My sister gave me an Alexa, and it's loud enough where I can permeate my room with sound and music. And then as soon as I sit up or I go in my room, because a lot of times I don't sleep in the bed, I have to do certain exercises to get my lungs and stuff open, like this, and then there's certain stretches, and this
Okay.
to the girl, to get my heart up,
Yo,
whatever.
chair yoga. Yeah.
I had to do certain moves that, in the morning. That's why it takes me a little longer than normal people to get ready in the morning. Then if I got to go somewhere, I have a regime where I have to clean my body out, inside and out, of course, y'all. But it's a stuff that I have to do. Take my medicine and make sure,
Okay.
So.
Okay. And then Rodney, you more so carry a different position. Like I would, for instance, when I was comparing myself, not having a schedule like that and all that. And then, for instance, shout you by yourself, you driving, you ain't got nobody in your ear. You gotta do rounds and shit. You got certain things you gotta do and certain procedures, all that. But for the most part, you somebody that can be like independent pretty much with your job. And you've been on the boss tip, Rodney. So I'm not saying all y'all just got the freedom to do whatever, but y'all don't have the same. I feel like lockdown restrictions like the average like associate would have. So with that freedom that you might have, can't assume. Do you feel like Mondays are different to you? Do you feel like that matters, or do you have certain things that you do to like get started for the week, like you got to do to get going?
Nah, every day is a work day for me.
I
So
feel you on
it
that.
don't make me no difference. It is, and even if I'm not working at my job, it's working around the house, it's working You know what I'm saying? So I do like the weekend is the days that I don't do any of the extra stuff. Like, you know, I'm not on no podcast or nothing like that. So I usually spend the weekends like playing video games with my kids or
No,
you
that's the
know,
fuck,
or
yeah.
watching football or going to church or doing something. You know, this weekend I got to see my niece,
I remind myself I woke up
my not
today
my
and I
niece,
see
sorry, my
birthday.
god. Yeah, I got to see my goddaughter play her first soccer game and hung out with them and things like
That's
that
what's
on the
up.
weekend. So, you know, it's just like every day's a work day, but I still had to work even though I was out on the soccer field and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter to me. The only day that I really take time to really reset myself is Sunday.
I got
Sunday's like my real day. Like going to church and I like Sunday morning, I try to make sure I always spend that time just resetting my mind and resetting myself and just getting ready for the week. And then also doing my show Monday nights helps me reset myself. But Monday I'm working. Like as soon as I get off of this, I'm working and working on what the things for my show, setting up the everything like that. So you know, Mondays is like it's kind of you know, I get excited for Monday because like I said, it's another day that I use to reset myself. But mainly Sunday is the day that I have to make sure that I take
JC
that time
Jerome,
to get my mind right and reset
Bless Rise and
myself
happy birthday. Miss
and do
Althea.
everything that I need to do.
Thank
So
you.
Who is JC Jerome?
it's
I don't know.
one of the guys from LA and Bout.
JC.
Oh, JC Jerome.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the ginger. He's
I know
Jamal
JC
Charles.
Wallen. I didn't know there was a
no,
JC
that's a
Jerome.
different
You
JC.
talking about? Oh, okay, my
JB.
bad. Yeah. JC
Yeah,
Jerome. No, I know.
that's
Yeah,
my
he's the same
JC.
thing
Oh,
though.
all
I
right.
got
Well,
Oh
whoever.
no,
you. JC
Gerald.
Jerome is black, right? He's actually
Max
black.
Show
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
Oh, that's Kenny. That's Kenny.
Is that
Yeah,
Kenny?
Okay. JC. Okay, shit. All right. Well, Kenny said happy birthday.
Thank
She
you,
said Max
Kenny.
Show bless rising. Happy birthday, Miss Althea.
Thank you. Isn't Kenny a Virgo too? Don't you got a
Is he?
birthday coming up too?
Shit, answer it in the chat if you're Virgo too. When your birthday? When is your birthday? Kenny. But true that. Okay. No, I ain't. So like I said, I don't really have anything
Oh, JC Wallace. Sorry, wrong person.
right now, but when I start and get back into the swing, I mean that job is in the evening time. I will be actually making an adjustment because I'll be doing a job overnight, and I'll be doing a job in the evening time. So that will be an adjustment when it comes to sleep because I'm not really a fan of overnight. It's more so a part of my little financial plan I got for myself. So I will be making a different adjustment in terms of how I sleep and utilize the day and shit like that. But um I mean, shit. Honestly, I mean, number one, get some rest. Like in between working, if you grinding for whatever it is you grinding for, make sure you have some downtime to actually sleep. Because one thing I won't do in the midst of completing this goal or the several goals that I have, I'm not about to kill myself. So I would, if I can make a suggestion to anybody, is just make time for yourself to rest or to go out and I don't know, the ladies be getting their feet done and stuff. I don't know whatever the guys do to really relax or catch a
They
beer
get
with your
their feet
homies
done
or
too. Some
you
guys
know.
get their feet done too. Yeah, they
I mean,
relax.
I ain't if somebody did get their feet done or whatever, ain't nobody judging nobody, nothing like that. Whatever it is that guys do to, make themselves feel like they got a time to unwind, because I see a lot of guys that don't do too much for themselves. Oh, August 31st. It was a week ago. His birthday was.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But yeah, I don't see a lot of guys do too much for themselves or whatever anyway, but shit.
Happy
Not so
belated, Kenny. Happy belated.
yeah, happy belated birthday.
Getting my
But
wife's feet done is doing something for myself.
Oh, cause you like the feet. Okay. You like get them pretty for me, Vicky. Get them pretty for me.
They're saying that mama happy, daddy happy.
well, shit.
Shit,
If your happiness can benefit somebody else, then goddamn it, that sounds like a good setup.
y'all
I
do
don't
your
know.
best,
I
man.
ain't complaining
Y'all do.
about it. Yeah.
But I don't know, when do we stop getting, well, women don't never stop getting their feet done. They get it done through the winter and everything because they like to feel the nice soft feet and stuff during the winter time. I don't know if the men do the same thing. I know you see men getting them done because they like their heel and they like their toes to look right when they wear them sandals. When the men wear they, out there with their little outfits and stuff. So
I don't
Okay.
wear sandals.
Hey, I'm not on the
Yeah, I
grill.
don't trust a nigga in
I'm
sandals.
not
I
in
see
sandals.
a dude in
Your
sandals.
feet
And I don't
out,
trust him.
no socks.
Yeah, I don't trust him,
I
dog.
don't really. Nah.
Nah,
Especially
Rodney,
them little thong flip flops. I don't really like that shit. I need them the flip
nah.
flops over the toe.
wait a
Ain't
minute.
no shit.
I think
Nah.
Rodney was at this show at Body Oasis
Clacking and shit like a
a
hoe.
few years ago, and that Gwen did at Body Oasis when when King Tink Joan this man's feet out. It was in the and this was in like in October, so it was kind of cool out, but not cool. This girl was getting tipsy and was messing with King Tink, and the dude said something, and his feet was Rodney. I think you was dead when the man's feet was all jacked up. The African dude and his feet was up. He had sandals on,
Vaguely remember, yeah.
and they went in on that man's feet. And I did not know what he was talking about until I looked down. I said,
I
"Oh
mean, but
my
you set
word!"
yourself up if you dare to wear something. Like I can wear sandals. I don't like them. I can wear sandals though. I'm just not into either they shoes or they not. So either I'm barefoot or I'm not. So I don't need my feet out
I
like
don't
I'm
think
trying
you need no
And
to
them
better.
showcase
Africans don't
anything
care.
anyway.
They don't
I,
care. They kick their
I
sandals
don't think
off
you
to
need no
run
better.
on rocks.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Wow.
JC Jerome are my initials. Jason.
I don't think
Okay.
he knew any better though. That's what I'm trying to
JC Jerome
say.
with your
And
initials.
then to say something to a comedian, man, they went in on this. I had tears in my eyes. I was crying for him. Man, King Tink fried him up so bad. Oh my, and I was like, oh my gosh. I felt look, the girl started it because she was a little tipsy, heckling the girl, whatever he was with. And she started it on Tink. It was at Body Oasis. I never forget that. That was it was D-Lo was on that show. It was King Tink on that show. I was on that show because I stepped in for Miss Sim on that show. It was a lovely show. And to King Tink, man, why they want to get that man started? Why they want? Because he was just talking about the kids and stuff, and she was heckling saying stuff, and then he's like, wait a minute, got on her. And then the guy said something about him getting on her. That was all she wrote. The whole set was about that man and his feet. And
Got that gabba today.
You do the
You got
same.
that
Oh,
gabba
gabba
pitting. You got that gabba pitting today, don't you? I can tell.
shut up, Rod. But I had to take it 3 times a day. So you got
I
to
got
take it
you.
this
No, I'm
morning.
just saying, I can tell when you be off that gabba. I can tell for sure.
He said because you
Huh?
you just going in circles.
Yeah, because you just go somewhere. We over here, and you just float off somewhere else. We don't even know what the fuck you talking
It
about.
was just hilarious. And when
That's
I
that
think
work
back
you
to
dreamed
that
about.
She went.
You
she
dreaming
went
about
told-
work and
she went
shit. Let's
told
put
the
it
worst
in.
story
Let's
I
put it
ever heard.
down. You
You
dreaming
Gave
about
no
work?
real
did. I think
details.
you
Gave
was
no
there.
real
I'm dreaming about
details, but
work.
it was so funny. He went on, the man had sandals, and they went to the and they went up, down, and all around, and and you should have saw it. I felt so bad for him. I was crying. I was crying for that poor African didn't have no sandals on.
He had sandals on his feet.
He had sandals on with his
The
feet.
feet
I got
was
you.
tore
Yes,
up from the
ma'am.
floor.
All right.
Woo!
Got that Gabby. I'm about to get me some Gabbies. Man.
Well,
Y'all be off
anyway,
tripping.
but so that's how Trey. That's how we deal with getting started. Did Molly say his? I
No.
know. No, Molly didn't say his. I don't know if Molly. Are you around the mic, Molly? I know he was having a little bit of issues earlier. He's like,
I
can y'all
want to
hear
say,
me?
yeah, Molly not on the screen. He was in the
Okay.
comments, but he not on the screen.
Okay. Okay.
I got another random question. I pulled out the arsenal if you just need a little something to discuss or whatever.
Gabba do.
What you got, Trey?
Okay, so the question is, how do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned? And I'll just keep that in the lines of just Mondays, the work week. It doesn't really matter what it is that you plan. It ain't got to be work related. But how do you stay motivated when work? I know this is probably a dry ass question. It's just in my arsenal, little questions and shit that I'm popping up with. But I'll still keep it in terms of staying on subject. I just keep it in in the work week, something that you might be planning, something that you thought was gonna come out big and didn't, or whatever the scenario might be. But I'll repeat the question one more time: is how do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned?
Well, for me, if you go into your day not expecting nothing, then when it goes left, you be like, okay, I wasn't this. I don't get disappointed. I stopped letting myself down I used to put the cart before the horse, as they say, and used to say, oh, I'm gonna do this, and this. Then when one thing out of this don't go right, it messes everything up, and I had trouble revamping or redirecting this, and to move that over there and switch this out of place. You know what I mean? I had trouble with dealing and with it messed everything up. So I had to learn to take the bitter with the sweet. And if I don't set myself up by expecting certain stuff, and I don't set it up, I go out there and do what I'm supposed to do, and then let the outcome be what it is. Instead of saying I expect to do this, and have this and that, because sometimes it don't work like that. And I gotta learn how to take rejection, learn how to accept other people's no's, and then figure out a way to continue on whatever the mission is that I got to do, or however I got to do it. Got to be ready to abort. Okay, next mission. Got to have that mindset. Okay, you got to know when to push it to the side instead of try to resuscitate something that's dead.
Okay.
Throw it on out.
I'll take that answer from you. I'll accept that. Uh-oh.
Funny man, green.
What's up?
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, David.
Right.
Got your own music slide to this drink. You don't get the music everybody else gets. You got your own shit. See, that's how fucking.
What y'all playing the drums?
The sleepiest man alive.
Riding on the horns.
David, what's up, brother?
What's up? The hard workers.
But to your question, Trey, is kind of like
I was gonna say to touch back on the question so you can jump right in with us. It's Reese already gave her answer. I don't know if you caught it before you jumped in, but the question is, how do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned? And we were just I had asked them a previous question about the work week and if Monday matters to them. Like in terms of difference, I was throwing it out there that I haven't been working over the last month, so I haven't been in the usual work schedule that I'm normally in. So for that time period, Mondays didn't really matter to me. It wasn't like, oh, here Monday goes. I got to get my week started. But I was asking them questions about work. So to answer this question, jump back in. You can answer whether Monday matters to you, period. If there's something specific you do to get your week going. I know you work different hours compared to us. Some of y'all, like Rodney Chout, do different things. He drive by himself. Rodney's more boss-like. Reese got the morning show, So to answer the question, start with this one first. How do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned? Doesn't have to be work-related necessarily, but just in general.
How I stay motivated? Faith.
That's a good answer.
Because I try so hard not to let things bother me or affect me or whatever. A good example. The other night, I give my friend a ride or whatever. I was this was after working 13 hours. I was half asleep, and I drove by a cop, and I was like, oh shoot, okay, whoo, okay, I wasn't speeding. The bad boy passed somebody, turned on their lights, pulled me over. I pulled over at the post office. Here, I forgot to turn my lights on.
Oh man.
So as for my license and registration and everything like that, coming to find out my registration expired August the 31st.
Damn.
So I had to pay $200 for a tow fee.
Damn.
And they took my tags.
And you better have some faith in that debit card. Shit.
So I got, yeah, exactly. And I got this show coming up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? But I'm not even sweating anything. I got faith that everything is just it's gonna go through, and it's parlay hits.
That's a good answer. That's a solid ass answer. Can you answer and I'm gonna let Rodney and Chow hit on that question that I put up before he came in too. But can you answer the question too? Do Mondays matter to you, considering the schedule that you do have? Because you work overnight, so sometimes people just roll right through the weekend. Like myself, the retail jobs I would have, I'd be working through the weekend. So Monday don't really matter because you don't really get a solid time off, or you don't get the weekends off. So does Mondays matter to you? If Mondays is impactful, like you dread Mondays, for instance, what is one thing that you do to get your week started?
My Mondays start Sunday night. So
Okay.
So you know what I mean.
Yeah, you kind of roll through that anyway because the overnight.
But yeah, when y'all beginning of the week start on Mondays, mine starts Sunday night. So you know what I mean. Monday to me is the second day, and I'm just like, okay, I got 2 more days, and then free.
Right. I feel you on that. Okay. For Rodney and Chow, since y'all didn't answer the question yet, is how do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned? Rodney or Chow?
For me, y'all know my mantra. I'm not a negative or live in negative. I don't live in negativity for my own life. So if for me, if something changes, I just consider that God didn't want it to happen. So nothing. It doesn't even bother. It don't bother me that much when things don't go according to plan. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just try to look at the positives that have happened out of it for it not to happen going to plan, because every day is different, man. And plus, the simple things, man. I woke up this morning, I'm great. My kids are great. That once that happens, I'm good, man. Like, I don't give a shit about nothing else. The rest of the stuff don't matter as long as my family's good and healthy and everybody's happy. My daughter went and got a tattoo this weekend. Now she showed it to me. So that wasn't his plan, but it's her. She happy. She got what she wanted. She wants to flex her now adulthood and independence. I said, just make sure you ain't spend your rent money to get it, because you ain't getting another dollar from me. That's for sure.
Yeah, you did your part. I ain't mad at that shit. I'm not mad at that at all.
I mean, you can, I can't be what you call it. At 18, I went and got my first tattoo the day I turned 18. I ain't even wait, you know what I'm saying, on my birthday. So, I can't complain. But life is good, man. Life is good. There's so many things. It's so many great things in life to really just think about. Like seeing my niece play soccer was enough for me. Ain't nothing can make my day bad after that. Saying things like that is just, I'm a simple joint. She got a tattoo of what is it called? Not evolution, but the evolve of a caterpillar going into a butterfly.
What's up, AQ?
It's like a there's a stick, and there's the caterpillar going across the stick, then it turns into the cocoon, then it's breaking out of the cocoon, and then it's a butterfly.
Oh, that's actually nice. That's an appropriate tattoo. That's not nothing crazy.
I can't remember what it's called. It's the evolution. It's her butterfly. Exactly. It's her. She feel like right now she's in that state of morphing into that butterfly. So that's
my math might be a little nice symbolism. I know some big words, Rodney.
Yeah, there you go.
That's cool. Chow, if you can answer the same question though, which is how do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned? And then I got a little affirmation for y'all too, because I was gonna put that in the last Monday's joint.
Hi, AQ.
For me, it's simple. Like, once something doesn't go the way that I planned for it to go, pretty much I'll bounce off the same thing reset. I just put that on the back burner and jump into my next project. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when for instance, I could use my digital content. Like, I might have a plan to do something one way, and then I get to a location, and the location is too crowded for me to do what I want to do. So then I just go on to my next video. You know what I mean? Like this weekend, I been dropping reels all weekend. You know what I'm saying? So when one place, I went to one park to do one of the reels that I did, and they was having like some shit like what Rodney wife do, like it was people out there doing yoga and shit. I'm like, the fuck? So I went somewhere else, you know what I mean, to have like my own space to be quiet or whatever. So it's just switching. It's just not getting upset about what's not happening the way you want it to happen, but just making a plan to create another thing to happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think I share the same sentiment with y'all for real. I feel like I've always had my hands in a multitude of things. So I don't think I ever I don't think I ever was really in this. I would get disappointed by stuff. I'm not gonna act like I'm not human, like shit don't bother me or nothing. But for the most part, I haven't really been in a space to be bothered by anything, because if I had one thing that wasn't going too right, I did have a couple other options. So, like for instance, how I would like to get my business going, and that's part of my financial plan to get my business started. With the power wash and the landscaping and the residential carpet clean, I want to combine, all three of them, so they can be three entities that work as one. So I serve your whole house for everything you need, one-stop shop type of thing. So I want to be able to combine that. So that's a part of the, the overnight plan and stuff. But I've always, like, for instance, like one of the things that consumes my time is the platform, like being on here. So it's like, even if something might not be going right, for instance, like if I'm not hitting that many side gigs or something like that, I know I still got this, and I got other things that I can get involved in, something that can, take my mind away from what might not be going right, so I can focus on, my mind be focusing on what's going left so that I can focus on what's going right, Happy birthday again to you, Reese. Put the title up again. Everybody shout out to Reese out there in McFarland. Please comment on her page and say something nice about her and her birthday, and give her a little a little love on her page. But I do have a positive little affirmation for y'all too at the in the private joint. It's I wouldn't say, I don't know if I would call it an affirmation. It's more so a thought that I had about myself, but I think that other people can still use the message. It's, I'm responsible and proactive about my life. I do good things because I choose to, not because I need validation. My progress is what matters. And that's something that I think that everybody should be, thinking about. Just like when y'all made the point of y'all not worried about one thing going left when you can focus on other things, or you can immerse your, you can get your mind off of what's not going in the right direction, and put it on other stuff that you might have going on. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. But again, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. It's, I'm responsible and proactive about my life. I do good things because I choose to, not because I need validation. My progress is what matters.
There's three affirmations in the one, Trey. That's, I like that.
I feel like take what you can get out of it, honestly. But I'm gonna start being a little bit more.
What's up, Gerald?
I'm gonna start being a little bit more transparent about, things that I be thinking about and stuff, and start bringing it to this platform or whatever. But just as something positive, in general, because I see people on here, like I say all the time, everybody on here I see making posts online, whether it's flyers of yours that I'm reading every day, Monday through Friday, or like live streams that I see y'all have. Everybody has their own entity in some way, and the people that I see on this platform, 9 times out of 10, because I don't see nobody really that gets on this platform that I don't think deserves everything that they're wishing for, everything that they're trying to get. What he say? What's Licky say?
I'm laughing at David.
Josh, they kicked me out of Facebook dating for asking her that.
Asking that lady, was she a man?
Well, look, and the seeds that you sow is, look, whatever comes back from the energy you put out is a part of that shit too. So if your ass on whole shit, if you're on whole shit, you're gonna close yourself off. You're gonna close that door for yourself. So, whatever you put out is whatever you put out. Let me tell
you, so, speaking of that, sorry, David, I had to bring that up, but I did a move. But we got a late move one time. So for those that don't know, I'm managing a moving company now. But we got a late move where they paid 75% more to get us to do it the same day, right? So I was like, so my boy called me. He was like, yo, I just let all the guys go. I ain't got nobody to do this move. It's right up the street in Southeast. So I was like, all right, I was like, fuck it, I'll come do it because that's a lot of damn money. It's all it's almost double what we normally get. So I was like, I ain't gonna leave that money on the table. So we go up in the joint, man. Let me tell you something. That man had the best looking tits I ever seen in my life on a man.
Oh,
I was like, ew, my man came in titties first. I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, shit. I was like, God damn, dude. I don't know who did your titties, but he did a great job. I don't know, sir. Those are some immaculate breastises you got there, brother.
Rodney, was it a woman or was it a man?
Nah, that was a man. It was a man with the best looking tits I ever seen in my life. Dog, them things was sitting up like two midgets, like they was right there. And they came in first too. That was the thing about it. Like he came around the corner and I just saw titties and then he popped around. I was like, oh shit. Like, and then Reese, to make things worse, right? They had their own private lady down there. This lady had to be a good 70 years old, and she had no filter. I'm talking about zero. She gonna sit there when they was coming in. She was like, "Oh, y'all moving out?" She was like, "Yeah." She said when they moved in, they were boys. I was dying.
Oh my God.
When they moved out, they was boys.
He said no, when they moved in, they were boys. They moved out as girls.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy. That 70-year-old lady that watched them transform.
A transformer.
She was going in, son. She was going in. She was hilarious. I was in that joint. Then they crying because she was frying everybody that came through the door.
She said she was frying up everybody.
Everybody. It was my own private,
them old
my
heads
own
got it for
private
you.
Comedy show.
They
These
gonna
two
stack
little
up,
girls
yeah,
came
they
in.
know.
She started whispering. She was like, I ought to beat your little ass. I was like, you need a spanking with your bad ass. Take your ass in the that old lady was, I want to be her. Like for real. When I get 70,
that's why your AC gonna get fixed.
Was she
her.
sipping? Why was she? She was just.
Old ladies don't be caring.
This white man came in there, didn't say hi to her. She said, "That's why I don't like you or your gay ass dog." I was like,
"Damn,
how the dog gay?
Damn, how the dog gay? Damn, I know a lot of people, not the dog gay."
I'm talking about it was the best 20 minutes of entertainment I've had in such a long time.
She sound like Pearl from 227.
Exactly how she was. Exactly how she was, son. And there was another little girl there, and she wouldn't let the little girl play with the other little girls because she thought the other little girls was bad. She was like, "Don't be playing with their bad asses. They don't know how to do nothing. She still got on a diaper. What is she, 7?" I was like, yo, she was getting it in. I can't wait to get that old and do that, son. I can't wait. But when she said they moved in as boys, I almost dropped the damn sofa. I was holding the sofa. I almost dropped the sofa when she said that shit. I was laughing so hard.
What did they say to her? They didn't fire her up back?
No, they said, wait, man, let me tell you something. Not one person said a damn thing to her, but hello, Miss Shirley, whatever her name was. That was it. Nah, she was in that giant holding court.
Old heads be funny because they ain't got nothing to lose. Old heads gonna deliver it. And they gonna stack everything they know about your ass.
Yep.
Into one little compartment mentally.
She said, y'all moving out? She was like, when they moved in, they were boys. Now they're girls. I was like, oh. I was like, yo, I was sitting there like, yo, I need to write this down. Like this shit right here. You can't even like make this up. This job was too good. So
that's when time you should have took your phone out and taped Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley, what you say?
Yo,
hey, look, I just want to say one thing about that before we move on, right, Trey? Because I seen your comment in the chat, right? Listen, I have the way I learned that, Rodney, that old people really don't give a fuck. Like they will say anything to you. I seen this old man like checking some YNs one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to step in and intervene. But before I could even step in and intervene, I was like, damn, I shouldn't even have said nothing because the YNs was acting like they was getting ready to get active with the OG, right?
Yeah,
OG said, what you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? You gonna shoot me, motherfucker? I'm 77 years old. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, get this shit over with. But I guarantee you one thing, you won't see half the shit I done seen, you stupid bitch. I said, oh,
damn.
Shit. Look, the YN he ass down and said, what? Yeah. You heard me? You won't see half the shit he done. Let alone you won't even
stupid bitch.
What?
Nah.
Ski mask
You ain't
down.
supposed
What?
to react like that. You supposed to react like a G, not like a little kid.
Ski mask down. Said what?
He pulled the ski mask down. What? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, listen, little homie, yo, just keep it moving, man. You supposed to respect your elders anyway. He was like, yo, what that nigga just say to me? I'm like, yeah, see, he done fucked your whole day up.
Yeah, they ain't going for the same shit. It ain't going like that with no old head. Hell no.
Either that or it struck sense to him to let him know, like, yo, I do something to this old man, I'm gonna probably go to jail for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to see half the shit he done seen. He's 77 years old. Like, he dropped that age and said, go ahead, get this shit over with. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. He probably ain't never heard nobody say no shit like that. I don't give a fuck.
Wow. Some videos of I had a video of Pastor Geno Jennings. It might make a lot of people mad, but he was speaking on women knowing their place when it comes to men. It didn't make me mad because what he said was spot on to me. What he said, he was putting the men and women in their places. Like, I like Pastor Geno Jennings because he spit it out and he don't make no apologies for telling the truth. He said, is it not the truth? He was basically saying that the men act like
Can we play the clip?
The men act like women and the women act like the boys. He was saying in the reverse role in the way that how things supposed to be.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, but Gabba do.
No,
Gabba.
He has the video for it. You know,
can we watch the video? That way we can actually see it, opposed to you trying to ad lib it for it.
Video that you're talking about too.
Pastor Geno Jennings, you seen it?
Yeah,
yeah, I'll be watching Geno.
Yeah, and
you gonna watch it or we gonna ad lib it?
You's a liar.
Molly is having some technical difficulties with the equipment.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna ad lib.
I don't say nothing recently about that. I think before you play a video, you should ask him if he's around or anything like that. Maybe he can give confirmation in the future. Because you just randomly was like, "Oh, I got video." So he wouldn't. If he was away, from the screen,
I sent it for Mondays.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, if he floats away from the screen because he don't just stick glued to the screen the whole time we streaming. So sometimes you got to check to see if he's around the screen before you ask for anything, because he's the only one who can pull it up.
Right.
The thing I like about Jennings is that he makes his own money or whatever. You know what I mean? He don't sit there and be like, and he said it in one of his sermons, whatever. He said these pastors and everything trying to get every dime from you and everything. Get a job. I got a job. I work now. This is this. And I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, because they used to have jobs. They used to work and do other stuff outside. They wasn't just locking the doors.
Some pastors still do.
Exactly.
Right.
My pastor owns his own construction company. Yeah, he don't take a salary. He don't take nothing.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like.
That's how I feel like.
Or a very minimal amount, like if you did accept it.
Yeah, the only time he gets something is when he has a church board. And when the church board gives him a gift, that's different. But he don't have no salary, nothing like that.
That's what's up, yeah.
And he tithes every week.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. So that's what you got to respect people like that. But I understand what you're saying for sure. But some because my pastor talks about that too. He was like, I can't understand. He was like, why does a pastor need an armor bearer, somebody to hold his Bible? He was like, for what? He was like, he was like the servant ain't supposed to have servants. That's what he said.
Right.
He was like,
Right.
I'm the servant. I'm the
Right.
servant of God. So why do I need a servant?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need somebody to hold my Bible, to drive my car for me?
I thought
to
the
do
armor
this?
bearer was security.
The
Was the
armor bearer,
security detail.
the armor bearer, I don't know. This is what he said. I don't know what an armor bearer is at all. I didn't even know what it would, but apparently he was like, it's some dude that walks with the pastor, carries his Bible and stuff, and
Oh yeah, he around.
it's like his secretary or something. I don't know.
No,
But
it's
that's,
not
you know.
secretary. They was told me that because he got a secretary for secretary. The armor bearer is supposed to be like part of
It's
the
like it's Bentworth. It's like it's Fonsley Bentworth or whatever his name was.
Oh,
like that dude.
yeah, I know what you're
The
talking
dude that
about.
hold the umbrella and shit like that. I don't know what they do. I really don't know. I'm being honest. I never seen one, don't know one, but some pastors have them, so I don't get it.
armor
yeah,
bearer. You
Farnsworth
gotta look
Bentley or
that
something
word
like
up,
that.
armor bearer, because I thought it was the security detail, the one that
I
What
mean,
a pastor
neither here
needs
nor there.
security for?
huh?
What does a
That's what I was
pastor
about to
need
say.
security for?
So that's what I was about to say. So maybe somebody be up there trying to hurt the pastor or whatever.
Exactly.
And the armor bearer is supposed to bear
Yeah,
arms.
because they going broke and the church ain't helping. That's probably why. That's
Hey,
probably
he trying to keep his
Before
Hey,
You
Ronnie,
know-
that's just like why does the
them
church
payments on
need,
that new fucking G wagon.
why does the church need handicap?
Man, I gotta get up out of here. I got some shit I gotta take care of.
All good, child.
Well, man.
Y'all having me,
y'all.
man.
Time to
Thank
feed
you.
the white woman.
Thank you.
No, I got some running around to do, so I could come check you out on Dad Mentality at 7 o'clock,
Come on through for sure, man.
brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah, go do that running around then. Go do that running around, man.
Thank you, man. All right, y'all.
All right, Slim.
All right, you need to get that white girl a gerbil feeder though. Just give her one of them.
A
Little
gerbil feeder.
Yeah, the gerbil feeder to keep her so she can keep drinking water. You don't gotta keep filling the water bucket.
The water thing that stay off to the side.
All right.
Child, I hope you heard that before.
Crazy as shit.
You heard it.
I'm dead.
Then what was you saying, Rodney? Why do a pastor need security?
Yeah, what do you need security for?
'Cause people be trying to do crazy stuff.
They only doing crazy stuff to you if you doing crazy stuff to them. Most people, even like the ones you consider the YNs or street dudes, they ain't usually about to touch no pastor. They ain't. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't think you're
if you
doing right by
what
your
God,
community.
I look at it this way: if you're doing right by God, then God is your protection.
Yep.
It's supposed
God
to be
is your protection.
your refuge,
Yeah, because
your
it don't
all in
matter.
all.
It don't matter how much security you got. If it's time, if God says it's time for you to go, you can have all the security in the world. And guess what? Guess
There's
what?
a right to do that
Guess what?
security.
Won't mean nothing.
As the assistant, right? Pretty much. One of the girls in the front pew, Gerald, he took a fondant after his shit. Want to bring her up to the pulpit and have her do some work and shit. Literally, my white woman can roam the house, Rodney Glover, unlike David Green and his basement dweller. Catching strays. You gotta start learning to fight back. He ain't probably David. I guess ain't listening right now, but you gotta start learning to fight back and have some ammunition for yourself. So when somebody catch a stray, you can throw something back out because your ass be catching them on this show.
David, are you excited about Friday?
Yeah. He making sure his door locked so nobody busts in that joint.
I'm very, very excited.
I'm excited.
Hey,
so I'm excited for
picking
you.
up the car.
It's gonna be a good time.
Y'all have fun.
Hopefully we'll be able to go live and do some streaming live so you can see.
What's the address? I'm gonna see how far this journey is from.
Isn't it
I'll wait till the end of the show, I guess.
240.
You better know.
It's called the Event Center. I believe it's 249 Virginia Avenue.
Little Creek Road or something.
That was Chouts, Little Creek.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Timberville, Virginia, Cumberland. Here you go.
Cumberland Valley. What is it? 249? You said?
I think it's 249 Virginia Avenue.
You ain't got no piece of paper or nothing nowhere.
Yeah, I got.
One of y'all got the flyer or something. Shit.
Yeah.
I need the date.
Oh hell
Anybody
nah.
checking into this
Oh,
joint
sorry.
today or any other day, gotta know the date while they on the live stream. Because we ain't just talking to us, we talking to other people too.
Oh nah, that jump 2.5 hours away. I'm sorry, that's a little bit out of my
Yeah,
And there's
well,
no beach,
still
no
let them know
hotel.
today because you don't know who around or who in the who gonna watch the stream later, something like that. That might be like, oh, okay, I'll go to that.
This Friday, September the 12th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show time starts at 8. We hope.
Yeah. Did you give me the address yet?
It was 749 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland.
749.
I mean, no, 249. Sorry,
249. Okay, Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland. Okay. So 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland, for anybody who might want to attend the show. How much are the tickets again, David?
30.
30.
All right. That's
All right,
cool.
and you guarantee there's going to be food this time with this one, all right? People will actually get the food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, then.
David, you spent some of that food stamp money on getting that car towed?
Hey, what's the video again? Because Molly said he looking for
it. Pastor Gino Jennings. Hold on, let me go back in the.
You know that pastor with that slim haircut. He's probably in the thumbnail, Molly. Whenever you get, ain't no rush or whatever, but when you get a moment to pull it up.
When I had grown up in the 80s, women don't belong in the church. I mean, is that the one? Hold on, let me.
While you finding that, I'll ask Rodney and David my other question.
Hey, funny man, somebody said they get $5 off if they bring you a pack of popsicles.
I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I got a question for y'all that I'm gonna ask.
That'll be Johnny Bops.
Hey, David and Rodney, I got a question I'm gonna ask y'all while she looking for that video. What's a common misconception people have about your job or work field?
My work field? Common misconception?
Some people can assume because some people jobs they be like, oh, this job easy, or this job ain't shit, or whatever. Like people can make assumptions naturally about what it is that you do, even they don't know fully, or
or they don't show,
or just people assume shit.
Well, my job, okay.
It says Take at the top, and it says women don't belong.
Go ahead, David.
My job, people they look at us, loading the trucks, and they be like, because we got microwave, we sit there, we joke around, because like I said, like Ronnie said, we like to turn negative situations to positive or whatever like that. No, we joking around that this is this and all. And so there was lots was like, oh, we want to do what they do or whatever like that. No, so they complain and everything. So some people came over and actually did what was doing, and they was like,
burnt their ass out.
Yeah, they said we want to go back. We don't want to do this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the type of question I'm asking.
Yeah. Everybody. I mean, everybody wants to do what we do because how we do it. Like I told different ones, we got different techniques, we got different patterns, we got this. They think they can just go in and just throw the box. You know what I mean? Just as long as it's in the box. And no. We got. But
y'all got to flow, yeah.
Right.
Gotta flow. Make people
when I started, we had 4 people. We had a person that we called a puller, that would take the junk from the belt, slide it down another belt. The other person would take it, and there'd be 2 people in a truck, and we sitting there, working as a team.
Right.
Like I said, people complained and would say it was too easy, and now this is this, and this person's on his phone, and so they took it down to 3 people. And we still doing the thing.
So to go on, David, tell the night that they took you all the way down to 1.
David, I was in the truck by myself. Yeah. They said it was a mistake. They said they didn't know 2 people called off or whatever. But
what about you, Reese? Any common misconceptions people assume about comedy or assume about
Well, I
having
was
a
in the
show
morning
or anything like that?
Oh, well, now the comedy, well, they could all answer the misconception about the comedy, where the people think it's a lot easier than when they look. When they say you got 5 minutes, you think 5 minutes ain't no time, but that 5 minutes when your stuff is not prepared, you're not prepared, can seem like a very long time, especially if you're not capturing the audience or no one is listening to what you're saying or your jokes. So that
Mhm.
5 minute can be a
Something like it take
very long
15.
time when you're not ready, and then the 5 minutes ain't even enough to get your premise of some people's joke. It takes that long to get into the joke because they're telling the story, and sometimes once they tell one joke, then it's time for them to go.
Yeah.
What would you saying about 15 minutes?
Oh, I didn't say anything about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, no,
it's
I didn't say anything about that at all. I was just asking about it in general. I would say mine would be just well, I've been generally working retail and stuff, so like different forms of retail. But I'll point it on the job that I'm about to return back to. And I was saying something, messaging you talking about I'm going back to Food Line and everything. Yeah, it's nice. I started off or I left with an amount that was great. I'll leave, I'll come back with a little bit more. That's a nice plus. They pay every week instead of every 2 weeks, but at the same time, don't nobody stay in there. So instead of it really being an interview, I was pretty much interviewing the manager, asking him questions about his concerns with the department because I know he ain't telling me nothing that I don't already know because I was there before him, and longer than he's been there for the time that he's there as the new manager that's supposed to get shit in order. But people don't stay in that joint. That y'all system of how y'all do things is so terrible. Like David was saying about how it should just be on the fly and you pop in and you the only person that's closing and all that type of shit. Y'all can't keep nobody.
a
So
hot
as much of
turnaround.
a benefit as it is with my plan, that shit ain't that beneficial. That's something I'm gonna have to tough it through as long as I can because I know how it goes. I'm going in positive, but yeah, that's one of my misconceptions is that working in the deli department is easy. It's not a hard job. The job itself is very easy, but the environment itself makes it toxic enough where people don't stay in that joint.
And
People,
that part
he's letting go 3 people because they, aren't up to par. But it's right across the street from my house, so it cuts off having to jump on a bunch of buses and all that. Same with the overnight job. They right on my same street, so I ain't gotta, that's a plus. But the misconception is that a lot of these retail jobs that people have, whether it be fast food or food service, that these jobs are easy. So you get a lot of disrespect from people naturally because they ain't got a chance to shit on nobody else. So when they get to a place like a grocery store or a market or something like that, that's the person they're gonna try to shit on. But a lot of people assume that these positions are easy when it's generally a lot to manage. So that's one of mine for real. I say the Food Line, the joint I'm about to go back to. You
Yeah,
know,
I worked in the deli and food service before and everything. And what I know, once you get a tick going, you could bust out the work once you get your rhythm. I like to say that's with
yeah,
any job, even with David's job. Once you get a rhythm, you can synchronize with what you're doing. You can bust it out. But like you said, the key portion of that is your team that you're working with,
yeah, hell
because
yeah,
you'll get somebody on the team that lackluster, that ain't hardly doing what they supposed to, and be shitting and jiving the whole time when you up there busting your ass, and then turn around and you got to turn around and pick up day slack. Now that I don't like when
yeah,
I'm here to do 8 hours, you here to do 8 hours. You end up only doing 4 hours while I do 12 hours because I got to pick up your slack and your work.
yeah,
That's the only thing with working with them teams. I did not
yeah,
like when I used to work at Howard University, um, and our job or our specialty job. There was this one chick. She used to get these. We used to get these little awards every month because we was like, how is it that she do her department and it's so easy? And then Misha told me that's because she only do one code to the whole department. It's one code. I said, what? So I had infectious disease, radiology, and pathology. I was coding for those. I had the most difficult ones, right? So and I got tired of Mary kept getting all of these damn awards and stuff. I'm like, how she get kudos? She don't do nothing. She always on joke time. She always running around here doing that. I'm like, how is this girl working? And so Misha said, you can do their job too. It's easy out there. So the girl went out. She was gone for a couple of weeks. And our boss was like, well, who want to take this? Why right? Why she out? I said, I'll take it. And they looked at me like, you already got your hand for it. You want to take that too? I was like, yep, because I'm going to show you something. Not only did I did my job that I'm supposed to do, I did her ass job. And then I told my boss, I said, because this department is easy. And you, because she's going around shitting on us or whatever, because we got our workload is up here. And she was like, well, if Mary can get through her workload, I'm sure all of you can do the thing. Mary don't have to do the shit that we have to do. Mary
I seen your comment, girl. Right.
And we bust that wide open, and everybody was like, oh wow. Because it was like, Mary is the best work I got here. She is 8 point, her stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, really? Because I was like, how did she get all of this? But the work was not given out equally. The work was not, departments were not distributed equally.
Yeah.
Until after I left it open.
I'm trying to take Gerald's, not trying to, I'm taking or been using the same sentiment that Gerald was sharing or whatever in the comments. So he said on a job, it's not how much you make, it's what you do with the money that you get. So I'm trying to, because obviously I'll stand there and I'll compare like the money that's coming in. I mean, I'll generally set myself up with something that I like or that'll do for the job that I'm at. But I try to keep that mindset that I have the intention on saving this amount. I got this plan, and that's what I'm using going into a job really that I just talked about being bullshit and knowing how y'all rotation is, but I'm not going in with that mindset. I'm going in with my goal in mind, and I'm using that as the motivation to do what the fuck I need to do in there to get this money, to get my car and get the thing, do the things I'm trying to do for real. So I'm taking that initiative, Gerald. I seen your comment.
Yeah, for me, I always get the hate because I tell people all the time, I just make my job look easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though,
you think it's easy all you want just because I make it look easy. Don't get it twisted. For me, the hardest part of my job is dealing with all the people that I have to deal with because I'm kind of like I consider myself like the face of the company, and I have to deal with the customer side, and then I also have to deal with the employee side, and then I have to be the person in between them to make sure that they can communicate with each other without, things going wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that can be difficult. You know what I'm saying? It can be definitely difficult because sometimes for me, my biggest thing is always having that positive no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't feel like being positive. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like telling you your bullshit is bullshit. But I can't do that. I have to sit here and take whatever's going on and make it into a positive or turn it into something that is going to be helpful for both sides.
Now, as a manager, but why you can't, as a manager, right? Why can't you tell somebody that they're BSing?
Who you gonna tell? You gonna tell a customer they're bullshit?
Oh, you talking about the customer?
Well, who you gonna tell? Your employee, the same person you're gonna ask to do something. You want to tell them they're bullshit? I'm confused. How do you do that?
Right?
No,
How do you tell? No, you asked the question. I'm trying to answer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can't tell them. I can't tell the customer they're full of shit, even though I'm looking at them and I know they're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because then I become the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because then I become the issue. Now the problem ain't the problem. Now it's me. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep it focused on the problem, and that's what the biggest thing that I do is I always try to make sure you stay focused on the problem, not focused on whatever it is. Like if we're moving you, and the problem is this, then I want to keep you focused on that, not sit there and argue about stupid stuff like, hey, let's take care of this. Like, my thing is like, let's take care of it and then we can discuss it after we're done. Like, there's no reason to discuss it before
we're not
we
gonna
get
keep
it done.
rambling about that.
Yeah, let's just get it done. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, yeah, this isn't ideal. Yeah, this isn't what we planned. Yeah, this isn't what we thought was going to happen. But guess what? We're still here. So
Yeah.
are we going to keep on talking about how fucked up it is, or are we going
gonna
to
get that
figure
shit
out how
done.
to solve it?
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was like, what would they tell you? Because you're relocating them. So what would they tell you?
No, I'm not talking about. I mean, in my job in general, just like for instance, a customer calls me, the truck got delivered and they're missing chicken. You know what I'm saying? Or the truck, the truck happened and something's not there. Like
They said
that's
we
out of
missing
my
chicken.
control. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to talk about how fucked up our deliveries are, or do you want to talk about how I'm gonna get you this goddamn chicken? You know what I'm saying? Like which conversation you want to have? Because if we can sit here and talk about how fucked up the delivery was all day, and that still isn't going to solve the problem. The problem is you don't have chicken. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by what I'm saying about that. Like, and sometimes you have to really make sure that the customer or even the employee understand that what the problem is, not, the fact that the chicken didn't come is fucked up, but guess what? That's not the problem. The problem is you need chicken. You know what I'm saying? So why are we talking about the fact that the chicken didn't come? Because the customer asked me, well, why it didn't come? Why wasn't it on the truck? Why didn't this? Why didn't that? Like why are we talking about all that shit? Let's talk about how I'm gonna get this chicken to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Opposed to sitting here talking about something that is already done and already fucked up. How about we talk about how we're going to solve it?
Remedy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by what I'm saying. And that aspect goes on the employees side of it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Don't sound too bright, because I'd be like, can you give me some more chicken? How soon can you get my chicken to me? That's I would have.
But a lot of times you got to understand, a lot of times when you're dealing with customers and things like that, even the problem ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that somebody ain't show up to work today. The problem is that somebody ain't do this, somebody ain't do that, but this just happened to be something that happened that they can yell at someone else about. So you have to deal with that, like moving. Like even with moving, I tell my guys, I was like, sometimes we're going to go in circumstances where these people's lives are crumbling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we went in one where the people are divorcing. And the wife is just, at the header is going nuts because she wants to be with her husband. Her husband's put her shit outside, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And sometimes you have to be, instead of talking about how fucked up it is, you got to be the person to help that situation. Like, to be that person's savior at the time. Somebody's getting evicted. Somebody's getting, like we run into all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta have your guys to the point where they're like, where they understand that we don't drop people's furniture. We don't drop that bag. Even though that bag may be a bag of clothes, you place it gently on the ground. You don't just throw it to the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might be experienced to the point where that might be the only bag that person got left. You got what I'm saying? Like you don't know the situation or circumstance. Yeah. So like we all like one of the mantras I say all the time is that every box is fragile. I don't care if a box says fragile on it, because I'm gonna treat that box just like I treat a box that if it said non-fragile. I'm still gonna treat everything in your property as fragile. So you don't have to put fragile on there. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is going to be fragile. This bag of clothes is fragile to me. I'm not going to throw it in the truck or drop it in the ground when I get to where I'm going. I'm going to place it gently on the ground. I'm going to place all your stuff gently on the ground, even if I know I'm not going to hurt it or whatever the case may be. It's still the fact that I don't know what you're going through today. Today, you may be getting evicted. You may be going through a divorce. You may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going through all this stuff when you're moving people that you have no idea what is going on with them. You know what I'm saying? And their father may have died. You may be moving their mother's stuff that just passed away. And you just gotta be it's crazy how you just gotta be gentle no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what that person's going through on both aspects of everything. So
And
that,
that
if
little
that gives you the
respect
best.
goes a long way too, Rodney, because you're respecting the property and their things. That respect can go a long way because you don't know what you're dealing with. You know, so
Yeah. I mean, as I'm moving, I'd be surprised sometimes how sensitive somebody can be over something that to me is like, this is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
this shit breaking down. What the fuck you mean? You want me to be gentle, or you want me to wrap this in the truck when I'm looking at it like it's crap? You know what I'm saying? But to them, it's super
Josh said, "What
important
made you
stuff.
change your profession from cooking to moving?"
Nah, I'm managing. I'm not moving. But I do move. I do help them move, but I'm managing the company. So I'm
Oh.
still managing. Whether you're managing, you know, everything's the same. It's just about to me, managing is all just same thing. It's all mindset. It's all using your brain. If you're good with people and good with like I'm like the one thing about me is I feel like all my employees can come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? They can come talk to me about anything. What's going on with their life, and I understand, but I'm also real. Like, all right, I understand you're going through something, but do you need money? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because if you don't need the money, then it's cool. I'll go give it to somebody who does. But
Right.
you know, but if you need money, then we need to put aside whatever you're going through right now. You go get this money, and then we'll deal with. It's the same thing I was telling you about the other thing. You know what I'm saying about the chicken?
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about the real problem. The real problem is you need money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that your girlfriend cursed you out this morning or told you you gotta leave. You need money today? Yeah, all right, then come to work.
Right.
If you don't need money today, then stay home and deal with whatever your chick's going with. But let's stay focused on what you really need. Do you need this money? Yeah, I need this money. Then come in here and get it and deal with that shit later. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go get this money. And then we can deal with your girl. Because while you out here making money, your girl ain't here.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Your girl ain't here. So we ain't got to deal with her now. So, you know, it's just having those kind of conversations with people and really breaking it down to them, like, to understand what's really going on here. Like, I had a dude the other day. He was like, oh, you know, the money messed up. I think I should get paid more. I'm not coming out unless you give me this. And I laughed at him. I said, all right, well, it was nice working with you. He was like, well, we ain't even going to negotiate. Nah, because I got 15 other dudes that's going to take what I'm giving them. Take this money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm going to get my money. If I got to go move them, they're going to get moved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't the issue. You got to understand that. People think, oh, you know, you ain't going to be able to move them. No, they're going to get moved. That's number one. Number two, the money is the money.
Right.
Like, either you want it or you don't. Just let me know. If you don't, there's another dude. There's another dude that's going to want this money. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You go to U-Haul, it's dudes sitting on the corner wanting, like, I'll move you, I help you move for a price, this, that, and the other. So it's plenty of people to get, like, it's simple. Either come get the money or stay home. It's simple. All the rest of the stuff is really minutia. None of that stuff and all the rest of the stuff don't matter. Are you going to make money today or you not? Because I'm going to make money. This company is going to make money. And that's pretty much everywhere and anywhere you work at. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got a decision. Nobody's forcing you. I'm not going to come to your house and drag you out of bed. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up and decide to go get this money. If you wake up and decide you don't want to go get this money, then stay home. That's fine by me, but don't come to work bitching. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to work bitching the whole time because you could have stayed home and not made the money. So there you go. There you go. Funny man, you okay, man? You over there good? They worried about you. They somebody said you over there got the dope fiend lean over that joint. Like you want them yo gabba gabbas. That's what they said. You over that joint got the gabba-lean.
Dave was on that lean that he worked last night, and he's tired as well as he should be.
Yeah, LA, I manage people. So yeah, it don't matter what I manage, from a restaurant, moving company. I mean, this place is a moving company. They do moving company. They do moving, landscape, and junk removal. But it's still, I manage the people. You know what I'm saying? So managing people is what it is. You know, I'm the overseer on the slave site. That's why.
You said moving, landscaping,
I'm
and
dead.
junk remove. Okay.
Yeah, they do. And I was going to talk to Trey, because shoot, I need to get some cards or something like that, because we run into people all the time need carpet cleaning and things like that when they moving out and you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Can have a conversation
definitely,
about it.
yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
something, a lane we can reach out to each other for.
Okay. That works for me. Definitely works for me. Reese?
This has been a wonderful show today. We just got so much stuff that's on the docket that's coming up. These next couple of weeks will be the first thing, starting with Molly Mall in the house.
Molly gone.
Grand Rising.
She on the back.
No, because he
been left. Yeah, he came in and left.
I
He's
thought
still on
I
your
see
screen?
him right now. No.
Yeah. No, he popped.
Maybe
he
you
popped
see
in.
him in that little
That
screen.
yo
in front of people.
Gabba. I'm gonna give me some of them.
Lord,
She got that delayed everything.
man.
It's your birthday and everything. Your birthday. It's your birthday.
He's in the house. He's in the back. He's in the he's in the back. I see his name.
But he was on here and you didn't say nothing about him sitting on here, and then he got off, and then you said, "Hey, Molly," and
No,
shit.
because I see the name. Because
And Funny Man Green is not a beast. I'm the beast.
So who said he was the beast anyway?
Christy Bacon. Yeah. You know, of course, it was a white girl on Funny Man
Did the
Green.
Salsa City last night. The man was the beast. Molly is the man. He peeked in for a minute. That's what's up, though. Yeah, that's
Molly's still here, because when I see his name, like he up here, I know he's in the back.
I mean, well, that's cool.
I love y'all. I might hop back in later. I gotta go. My boss calling me, so I gotta.
So we all getting ready to skedaddle. We getting ready just to run down the event calendars that we got on today. I'm so excited about this.
Bye, Trey. Bye, Dave, man.
All right, holla at you, bro.
See y'all tonight, 7:00. Dad Mentality. Please chime in. You know, Funny Man, I don't know if you want to join our football talk. You know, we're gonna have some conversation.
You want to do
we do our picks every week. Yeah, we do our picks every week. Yeah, okay. It wasn't a good week this week for sure.
How long is it? Is it for 7 or what?
7. We usually in by 8:39. Somewhere about an hour and a half.
I could chime in at like 7:30 or whatever. But I could chime in.
Ain't no late shit here, brother. I'll holler at you later. Chime in the comments, brother. You can be on time.
You want to get them
stay your ass at home. I don't need no sleepy yo gabba lean.
He gonna be at work. Rodney.
No, I won't. I won't. Yeah, I won't be.
Oh, I don't need
somebody
to
back get into this Virgo party up here on the screen.
There you go. See y'all later. Holla, bye.
All right, holla at you, Rodney.
All right.
Man, give us something about this Virgo party.
This is Virgo season starting off. David Green, can you see it?
You can see it. Same size.
Yeah. Okay, it's a Virgo party. You know what I mean? It's gonna be me hosting. We're gonna have a real good time. You know what I mean? It's my aunt's birthdays. Kathy and Nancy Fraser. You know what I mean? We're gonna have you know what I mean, some comedians. We're gonna have Reese headlining. It's going to be at 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland, 21502. $30 at the door. BYOB. You know what I mean? There will be food. Yeah.
The music must not be playing because you sound dry right now.
Yeah, and there'll be a DJ. So Yeah. Come on out. You know, we're gonna have JoJo Baby.
Hey, baby.
Baby.
I'm gonna need you to turn that shit on. I know you a little tired, but I'm gonna need you to pick this shit up. I'm gonna have to read. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to read. I mean, you got it out. You did get it done, but golly. Oh, shoot, we got anything else up? Oh, give him the address too.
Oh, I did. 249
Okay.
Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland, 21502.
I can rock with that. We'll be there.
Avenue
Picking up the car in a couple of days. So we can go ahead and get out there. I'm excited to meet you though. This will be the first time meeting you. This right here is a DJ B Man and Bobby Brooks production. This event is the Boots on the Ground Comedy Country and After Party. It's going to be two prizes, the first place and the second place. For the first place prize, it's going to be $50 for first place. For second, it's going to be $25. This event is at 401 North Howard Street in Baltimore, Maryland. Doors open for this event at 7 p.m. Showtime starts at 8. It's featuring Maria Sanchez. One of the performers is our very own Althea McFarland, headlined by Kobe Jack. Also, we'll have Will Thomas, and we'll have the event be hosted by Bobby Brooks herself. The tickets are going to be $40. You can reach out to Althea McFarland, herself, so she's one of the people that'll be in attendance, or you can reach out to anybody that you know that might be on any of these flyers, including DJ B Man, or you can go to Eventbrite and look up the event Boots on the Ground. You'll find it just there. Boots on the Ground Comedy Country After Party.
Yes. Oh.
All right. This is what was you about to say?
I said, just cutting up in the creek, the couch.
All right. Go ahead and read the rest off.
I can't read the rest of it.
You remember the dates and stuff, don't you?
But I don't know the address part, but I know all the other stuff.
All right, well, go ahead and roll it out to us, and I'll give him the address.
Okay. This is our very own Chout Got Jokes. Chout was just up on here this morning. Southside Jamaica Queens production. This event is a very special one because this is the first time, y'all. Hosted by LA Josh Preston. Headlining is Jordan D. Featuring moi, Althea McFarland, and starring Chout Mountain himself.
Happy birthday, Reese.
Like no other. Hey.
Happy
Birthday.
Thank you. Tickets are $35 at the door. $35 innovate. $35.
Welcome to the place where the good vibes.
And the address is
it's 839 E Little Creek Road, Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia. E Little Creek Road.
Be there or be square.
Yes, and that's on October the 3rd. We're going to be celebrating Molly Mall birthday and Chout Bout birthday. Molly Mall birthday is the 1st. Chout Bout is the 15th. So it's a Libra party, y'all. We're going to do that thing, but it's right after the Virgo party. So,
later, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Start up Tuesday.